Monica Owens here with Common Ground Divorce Mediation. I am the Divorce Diva. So, being the Divorce Diva and having done just hundreds of divorces and mediating 5 to 9 divorces and modifications every week has given me some insight into some things that I just never thought I would deal with. So let's dig into some of those things. The Divorce Diva will be a TikTok, and it will go to Facebook, and we will also do some Divorce Diva podcasting with my partner in crime, Liz Ekman, who is an amazing newly divorced mom. I am a mom. I have 4 children, and I have 4 stepchildren. My family has been very successfully blended for, like 13 years. Our kids all hang out together. They come and do Thanksgiving together. In fact, I had not planned on doing holidays this year, and I got informed that I was doing the holidays. So, yeah, those are some of the things that we will talk about. We will talk about custody and child support and how to divide assets and debts. What happens to houses? How does alimony work in the state of Utah? I could also address how alimony works in different states. I have a little teeny modicum of knowledge on some of those, and there are some calculations out there that other places use. We will talk about the difference between what Utah is as an equitable state and a community property state. And we will talk about how in mediation you get a big creative license. It is always better to come to mediation than it is to go to litigation. Only about 3 to 4% of all divorces go to litigation. The rest of them settle in mediation one way or another. The court system does not want to see you. They don't like to see you, and they would prefer that you settle your divorce dispute out of court. What we have found is that if you make the plan, you stick to it. I know in my personal divorce, we made our plan. We never went back into the courthouse. We changed it multiple times. We changed custody. We had kids change full-on houses. My ex-husband moved to Houston from Utah. And so, there's all kinds of things that can change in a divorce over a 15 to 18 year period while children are being raised. Some of the things that we go through in our mediations are, hey, are we going to let our kids travel? Passports have become a big thing. A lot of us take our kids on cruises and international trips. What does that look like for you? 50-50 custody has become a big thing. It's more and more common all the time for mom and dad to have an equal amount of time with the kids at their house, and that can appear in many ways. It can be week on, week off. It can be a 2-2-3, a 2-2-5. It's just crazy all the things that can be done inside of mediation. I have had people keep all of their marital gains in one pot to move forward for the benefit of their children, place it in trusts. I have had them divide them all. So I am starting a question and answer. I will let you ask any question you want. I will not disclose who you are or even where you are. I know that that can get a little interesting. Some of us may not be quite where our spouse knows we are thinking about a divorce. If I have to figure out how to do an anonymous entry into not putting names and stuff in, I can figure that out, I'm sure. But I am excited to start the Divorce Diva, and I'm excited to answer your questions and help you navigate divorce. I know that it feels like you're standing on the edge of a black hole looking in, and you don't know what happens when you jump in. You don't know that when you jump in and come out the other side, it's all going to be okay. You don't know if you have 6 kids that you're dragging into that hole, it's going to be okay on the other side. It is scary. I also am going to cross the bridge of, hey, I was married and functioned within a specific religious influence. My family is LDS, or members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Getting a divorce in that community is hard, you guys. It feels very lonely. I went from being, his wife and their mom to a single mom. I was still, of course, their mom, but I lost a lot of my identity in, hey, I'd followed this man all over the southern United States and moved 16-ish times. I'll have to add them up, but I think it was 16 times to build his career. And all of a sudden I'm divorced. And my identity to a huge degree was tied to that. And that's hard. It was hard to take my kids to church every week and feel very lonely. It was hard to feel like I didn't belong to the ranks of an eternal family anymore. It was hard to feel all of those things and not feel supported. My goal is, let's be supported. Let's be supportive. Let's look at each other, give each other grace, and let each other know that all of this is going to be okay. And we, as a community of divorcees, can come together and be better. So we're going to start with any questions you want. I'm going to let you ask. Alimony, child support, how to split the house, ideas on this or that. What do you think of this or that? What do you see here or there? Y'all, I've seen it all. Doing 300 divorces a year, you see it all. And I've done this for quite some time. So let me have it. Let's talk about divorce, and let's talk about the things that you want answers to, and let's start closing up that black hole and putting some light on the other side. I am grateful for the opportunity to have the knowledge to help you.